So today I spent some time looking at some references, external references, to see what kind of direction to take for the project. I think I came across some designs of open purpose. They make such high quality designs and everything feels so polished. And like how minimal but still striking it is, it feels very polished. I think I particularly like this green glowing color. It might be something that I would like to incorporate, and I like these dashboard designs. Feels very intuitive. I think Open Purpose is one of the best design agencies out there. So uh, definitely looking at references that have that level of polish to them. I was thinking about the theme that I want to implement, and initially, even though I thought about implementing like a character oriented RPG, my friend suggested why not implement a creature oriented RPG in the sense like Pokemon, and you could have like this creature battling scenario. So Pokemon is definitely the game that I grew up with. So why not create a app revolved around all the things that I love and all the ideas that I like? And I was thinking, okay, fine, Pokemon is cool, but all these outdated, not outdated, like all these um, ideas for creature leveling up, they feel very used and overused. So I was stuck in this limbo of, okay, what kind of creatures do I want to implement? And then I was watching Kaiju number 8, the anime, and Dandadan, and even in the latest episode, they mentioned about Kaiju. So I was like, hell yeah, that's a pretty cool concept. Maybe I can use that and implement that. So Kaiju is very famous, it's cool, and it makes sense for like a creature battle scenario. So let's try that out. And I wanted to explore like themes regarding that. I think in the past, I have kind of done this sci-fi kind of HUD retro based theme. Uh, Looking at this now, I feel it's not, it's okay, all right. It's not that great, but maybe I could use elements from this to design the UI. And there are also a couple of designers that I was looking at, like Steve creates amazing designs for the sci-fi HUD themes, and even Joshua creates amazing minimal designs, dark theme designs, and everything feels very polished. So I think that's what something that I want to implement, keep it very easy to get into and have fun playing it. So with this in mind, I started working on like a logo for the kaiju. I used ChatGPT to generate like a generic logo, and then I tried to modify it. The first one, but felt very generic. So I went about it again, and I liked this one. I used the image and then I changed into a vector using a plugin, Image Tracer, and modified it. And I like this kind of like stroke effect. It gives a kind of emblem visual to the logo. So okay, fine. I decided to go for this as the logo with the Kaiju app, and you can have it on the loading screen, and you can use the elements. Then I used ChatGPT to like and FigJam to ideate on the user flow. I wanted to prioritize what are the screens that need to be implemented. So we'll have the dashboard. First, we'll have the dashboard, and then you can log based on the activity. There'll be multiple screens for workout, sleep, and water tracking. And I'm only providing one more sub page for each of these screens because all other nested pages are redundant in all the apps. So I just want to showcase those core pages And then we have the kaiju uh, dashboard where it shows how many games you have won. Instead of games, I'm thinking of rampages. It makes sense because a kaiju would go on a rampage, right? And then I was thinking of having like a theme around. I thought of implementing like a attack-based game when I was thinking about the game mechanics, but I wanted it to be a bit more unpredictable because if you want to play games like Pokemon and you feel like you capture one Pokemon and you just give them a good attack and you can just spam the same attack again and again and use the same patterns. I know I'm oversimplifying it, but what if you could not do that? Like similar to Bellatro, where each Joker is like random and each round is going to be different. It brings a sort of unpredictability to each game you're doing. So why not try that same mechanic, similar mechanic, where the attacks and abilities that you have are also random, and on each rampages it's going to be different, and each city is going to have like different stats or special conditions. I know this feels very too much to digest, but I feel like it makes sense in my head, so I'm gonna go for it. And I created the user flow based on that, and cleaned up the user flow, and then I started doing a few explorations for the UI that I want to implement. So I've been exploring that. I think I'm working on this and seeing what direction to take, polishing stuff, what kind of screens are necessary. But I'll go over this in the next part.